Tatiana Schlossberg, an environmental journalist and the granddaughter of former President John F. Kennedy, died on December 30, 2025, at the age of 35. Her death was caused by acute myeloid leukemia, AML, an aggressive blood cancer she had been battling since May 2024. Schlossberg, the daughter of Caroline Kennedy and Edwin Schlossberg, publicly disclosed her terminal diagnosis in a poignant November 2025 essay for The New Yorker, titled, "A Battle with My Blood." The announcement of her passing was made by her family through the John F. Kennedy Library Foundation. Schlossberg's diagnosis with acute myeloid leukemia came in May 2024, at the age of 34, shortly after she gave birth to her second child, a daughter. Doctors noted an abnormally high white blood cell count, which led to the discovery of the rare and aggressive cancer. Her specific condition involved a rare mutation in version 3, typically observed in older patients, which rendered the disease terminal. Throughout her battle, Schlossberg underwent multiple rounds of chemotherapy, 2 stem cell transplants, and participated in clinical trials in an effort to combat the rapidly progressing illness. In her New Yorker essay, she recounted the profound shock of her diagnosis, stating, "I could not believe that they were talking about me." Beyond her prominent family lineage, Tatiana Schlossberg established herself as a respected environmental journalist and author. She earned a Bachelor of Arts in History from Yale University in 2012, where she served as editor-in-chief of the Yale Herald, and later a Master of Studies in American History from the University of Oxford in 2014. Her career included a tenure as a science and climate reporter for the New York Times, and her work was featured in esteemed publications such as The Atlantic, The Washington Post, Vanity Fair, and Bloomberg News. In 2019, she authored Inconspicuous Consumption: The Environmental Impact You Don't Know You Have, a book that explored the hidden environmental costs of everyday activities. This work received the Rachel Carson Environment Book Award from the Society of Environmental Journalists in 2020. Tatiana Schlossberg married physician George Moran on September 9, 2017, at her family's estate on Martha's Vineyard. The couple met during their undergraduate studies at Yale University. Together they had 2 children, a son, Edwin, born in 2022, and a daughter, Josephine, born in May 2024. Schlossberg's New Yorker essay provided a deeply personal account of confronting her terminal illness as a new mother, expressing her profound love for her children and the difficulty of accepting her fate. Her husband, George Moran, a urologist, was a steadfast supporter throughout her illness. Tatiana Celia Kennedy Schlossberg was the middle child of Caroline Kennedy, the only surviving child of President John F. Kennedy and Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, and artist Edwin Schlossberg. She is survived by her parents, her husband George Moran, their 2 young children, and her siblings, Rose Kennedy Schlossberg and John Bouvier Kennedy Schlossberg, known as Jack. Her passing adds to the long history of tragedies associated with the Kennedy family. In her final essay, Schlossberg also critically addressed her cousin Robert F. Kennedy Jr. for his policies as Health and Human Services Secretary, particularly his decisions to cut funding for medical research, which she argued negatively impacted cancer patients like herself.